Mammoth.
Oh, Mastodon.
Hey, we've heard a lot about Wolfgang Van. I was about to say Beethoven. Van Halen.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Van Halen.
Eddie's son.
Yeah.
Today we get to check it out.
Absolutely.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on Rappers React. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I have some trivia for you.
What you got?
Let's see what I got for old Smoke Dog today. How about this? From what language did English borrow the word smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord.
Oh, smorgasbord.
Sounds German, right?
It's not German.
Is it some Germanic language?
It's in that area, kind of.
Yeah. Finnish.
Close?
Swedish.
You're correct, my
All
friend.
right.
You're correct. All right, how about this? Which amendment to the U.S. Constitution deals with searches and seizures?
Would that be the second?
Incorrect.
Okay.
For some reason, never mind.
Third.
No, because that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was the third.
I mean, it can't be a fourth.
You're correct.
Okay.
It is the fourth. You thought third too, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my first thought, because that other question you asked the other day, and it was the first, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, well, some of these you think is one thing, but it also covers a bunch of other things.
Yeah, and actually, we need to go back and check that out because there's a lot of comments on that one telling us about. We think it's like we were taught some stuff, and I swear things are just.
Oh yeah.
I swear
oh
they
dude,
are,
that
man.
happens all the time.
All right, how about this? This is crazy. I'm sure you're not going to get it, but I just want to put this out there to the world. What is the largest item on any menu in the world?
Any, I guess, food menu, obviously. No.
I mean, I guess I don't. Hell, if you ask me, I don't know, man. I mean, because sometimes I feel like this would be illegal to eat, but I guess it's okay
Horse?
to eat. Some places, no, it's not a horse. And
An elephant?
no,
I don't know, a brontosaurus burger.
God dang, I'd like to try one of those actually. It is a roasted camel.
Oh. And they serve the entire thing, I'm guessing, if it's the biggest item.
If it's the largest item, that is crazy, man.
You know, a lot of the desert peoples eat raw meat, raw camel.
Shout out to the Smoky Mountain oysters out there. If you guys enjoy those, man.
Yeah, never tried those. But...
No. All right. Name some 3 6 Mafia albums.
The End.
You got it, my friend.
Hey,
And guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you right down in our comment section. And today, Mammoth. Yeah, it automatically makes you think of Mastodon, right?
Mastodon,
Yeah.
and it makes me think of black metal, death metal. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but yes, we have heard a lot about old Wolfgang Van Halen.
Yeah.
And finally, we get the chance to check out Eddie's son, man.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, Eddie is one of the greatest guitarists to ever live. So you would think his son has to be somewhat of a virtuoso also.
Yeah, I mean, you're just born with it. And, also we got some notes from the trash talkers out there as well that said that, he plays with the full band the majority of the time. But when he's in studio, he does everything. Like you said, a virtuoso. Everything by himself, dude. And you know what, man? I don't think we give credit to enough. I say that, but god dang, you mentioned Prince. You mentioned you mentioned Elliott Smith. You mentioned Wolfgang Van Halen. I mean,
Trent Reznor.
Yes, that can just do it all.
Yeah, the guys who they get in the studio, they play everything. Then you just hire a band to go on tour with you.
It's like if you go to let's say Wolfgang Van Halen actually had an entire band, and he's like, all right, yo, I'm at the studio. I'll be there at 3:30. Drummer doesn't show up. Guitarist hasn't showed up. Pianist hasn't showed up. You know what? I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
I just do it myself.
Fire them right now. Call them a fire them.
And
I'll take care of it.
It's even crazier as if when he goes out and he gets like the studio to go on stage with him. He's like, you know what? You don't actually have to play. Just pretend like you're playing.
I'll play it all.
Yes, I'm gonna. Or it's gonna be my backtrack, and then y'all just gonna look like y'all playing. But it's me. I mean, if your dad's Van Halen, dude, come on.
Yeah. That's crazy though. I mean, there are cases of very talented people who somehow do not pass it along to the children. Yeah. But it's always great.
Oh, I can give you one right now.
Who?
Jack Osborne.
Oh yeah.
Your dad is Ozzy. I know Kelly had some success.
Kelly's put out some albums.
And I think Jack
Has
might
Jack ever put out?
Yeah, I think he dabbled a little bit. But your dad is Ozzy, you know? And that's
and sometimes they're just overshadowed. Sometimes they may be really talented, but they're overshadowed, you know? And obviously, not saying anything bad about Wolfgang Van Halen. I always want to say Beethoven, but not saying anything bad about Wolfgang. Because we haven't even heard him yet. This will be our first time hearing him. But his dad is overshadowing.
Name a big artist that their son overpassed them. Name one.
Ooh.
There has to be.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Dang, there has to be, right?
See, like I was thinking of Drake. I mean, Drake's dad did make music, but he wasn't like big. Like, give me.
Well, I mean, Danny Glover's son, which I mean, it's a different line of work. I mean, he's an actor also, though.
Yeah. Can you give me one in the same line of work? Sure, curious if any trash talkers can. Like, God, I bet there's one if we just thought for a second. I can't wait to read the comments on this because you guys. Oh. I was going to say Lionel Richie and Nicole, but Nicole didn't reach Lionel status.
No, and she was more of an actor than...
That's what I'm saying.
But, I mean, I was thinking, like, Corey Taylor. No. Dude, that's tough. I bet there's some out there. It's going to be down in the comment section.
Yeah, we'll think about this one off camera. Of course, we'll read the comments. But now we got the end. You want to take a shot? What you got here, Smokey? What type of genre, first and foremost? You think he's following his dad's footsteps?
Well, usually the children get a little heavier, right? They want to go a little more hardcore than the parents. And that's music in general. And usually evolves. They get a little heavier, a little stronger, you know. But
especially if your name is Wolfgang.
Yeah. So I'm going to guess something more like thrash metal or something.
Smoke Dog!
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Due to my strong personal conviction, I wish to stress that this film in no way endorses a belief in the occult. Michael Jackson?
Yeah, he said that at the beginning of the
did. That is right.
We're the band.
Hey,
Danny Trejo, yeah.
You're up right after the snake dance. Do us a favor.
Oh.
Don't
Is this
play
Dusk Till
loud.
Dawn?
I'm sorry, don't play loud. We were told to...
Some of our customers are sensitive to loud noises. Who's your drummer? Brushes, not sticks. No loud crashes, no distortions, and no frickin' solos.
All right, guess we're out.
You can play ballads, you know, something soft, nice.
Either we
Just
are getting
keep it
thrashed
simple.
or we aren't getting thrashed.
Yeah. Maybe they'll break the rules.
Yeah. Don't mess with that dude.
Yeah. Oh no. They do look like a metalcore band.
What a dump.
You asked for it, mister. We'll play any place people will have us.
Look, all I got was this. Wolf, we are your biggest fans. Please put on rock show here. It will kill.
Well, great. Now we're the house band in hell.
Come on, guys. Let's just play.
I bet they're all
get
gonna
paid,
turn.
Bounce.
Agreed, but what do we even play?
Oh, I
Oh,
bet
you
it's
heard the
the.
guy. Let's keep it civil.
I bet it's the music that turns them.
There it goes.
I knew it. That's why you're not supposed to play that. Hey, it's there.
That rip. all you, brother.
You sent me the invite to play here, didn't you?
Oh.
You set this whole thing up. So my band would get killed off, and I'd have no choice but to reform with you guys?
Wow.
No.
So that makes sense.
But that works too.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That was awesome.
I knew it had to be Robert Rodriguez or Quentin Tarantino.
I'm
Was it
sorry
Danny?
about your band, but I'm so glad you made it out alive. And without even a scratch.
Guy.
Oh, what? I knew it! I knew he was gonna turn around and pull the Michael Jackson. I knew it. That's awesome,
Dude, what a great concept.
dude. First of all, Michael Jackson's quote from the beginning comes from Thriller, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't Van Halen play?
On Bad.
Was it Beat It? Was it Beat It or
Was
Bad?
it Beat It or Bad?
It's one of
It
those.
might have been Beat It. Yeah.
But they had a relationship.
Yeah.
And for Wolfgang, Eddie's son, to show homage to not only Michael, but his dad as well.
And also to Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino.
Yes, and have Danny in there. So not only do you got the movie aspect, but you got the cinema or the music aspect.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said, man, didn't people used to say Thriller was like the first movie music video?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't say overly, but a very theatrical music video. Yeah, one of the first, like a mini movie.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can. Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Great, brilliant job, Wolfgang. And
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez, dude.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
absolutely.
awesome,
You know, Danny Trejo was in the movie Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
Do you remember the bar they went to?
I do not.
It was called the Titty Twister. That would have been awesome if they named this club the Titty Twister.
Damn, that would be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome, man. And listen, trash talkers, I just want to throw this out here. Yes, I am not hating on Van Halen at all, and this may be a hot take, but I am not. Eddie Van Halen is one of the greatest guitarists ever. You agree, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We haven't heard much of Eddie sing, right? I mean,
No, not Eddie himself.
no, right. So is there an argument to be made? Yes, Eddie, you got it. Eddie Van Halen, one of the greatest guitarists ever. But as an overall performer, drummer, bassist, singer,
Yeah.
actor, is the son not better as an overall artist, performer?
Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever eclipse him in fame, but yeah, you could make that argument.
Yeah, not in fame, but
Yeah.
I mean the dude's a thespian. You know,
Yeah.
he does it all.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. I don't want to say that Eddie is one-dimensional. at
No,
all,
and that's what I want to
because we don't know. He could have been doing all kind of stuff in the studio that we have no idea of. But obviously, the talent is on display for Wolfgang.
Yes. I will say, man, I bet Eddie would be super proud. I'm sure he is super proud of his son. He's like, dude, you are mine. You're mine.
Yeah.
You came from me. So go. Do whatever you want, dude. You were
Yeah.
killing it, man.
Absolutely.
I love it, man.
I like that Slash was in the bar also.
Oh, yeah. And there was a lot of cameos in here.
It was, yeah.
I think the female was actually
She might have been.
actress as well. Can you even say
Yeah, I was trying to place her face. Yeah, I don't know if you can say actress anymore. Actor.
actor? I don't know
Yeah.
if you can say titty twister, but hell.
Yeah,
we're
well.
past that point already, so screw it.
May have some beeps over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, great video, a great song. It's kind of hard to focus. If you're looking for a deep lyrical analysis,
It ain't.
we may have to go through the song without the video at some
Yeah.
point. But I will say, as far as focusing on the lyrics, the video does kind of take away from that. It makes you want to watch the story rather than strictly paying attention to the lyrics.
And if I'm not mistaken, dude, I think that was Michael's thing with Thriller. You can't have one without the other. Yes, the song became great, but when you hear Thriller, you think of this.
Yeah.
Why do you think of that? Because you associate the video with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Mammoth on this particular song here, Mammoth doing it with this particular song here, it's like, hey, this is the end. I want you to associate my video with this song. You know what I mean?
Now, and as far as the end goes, though, I wonder if he had a band at first, because in this video the band is killed off, And he's going to say, you know, at the very end, it's alluding to him just being the band all by himself.
Right.
Did he actually break up with a band? Did he have a band at first?
Who knows, man?
Was Mammoth actually at some point
a full band?
A full studio recording band? Or because you know the video makes you believe that
there's a full
all right, they're done now. It's just me from this point on.
Oh man, you could, dude, Wolfgang. That would be awesome if he played into that with the lore.
Yeah.
He's like, well, hey, this was my original drummer.
Yeah.
Danny was like, who's the drummer? Your brushes, no sticks.
Yeah.
So, hey, this was my original drummer. This was my original bassist. This was my original, you know, my band. But this was the end. That would be awesome if Wolfgang was like, you know what? I did have a band. This was them. But now I'm doing it all by myself, man. And maybe this might be the band when he does go on tour. Who knows?
Yeah,
man?
maybe. Yeah.
God dang, Trash Talkers! Thank y'all for introducing us to Mammoth, man.
And if there's a part 2, let us know because we need to see that.
Please leave that down in the comment section, as well as what we do next by Mammoth as well. And with that being said, my name is Beard to Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez. Come on.
And we are
over out. Deuces. Yeah, boy.
You know how he turns it back.
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.